Bernard Pollard is our next inductee for the night. There wasn't much he didn't do at Southside besides his football talents. He was a basketball player. He was a very good track performer. It got him a shot at Purdue, where he went and played safety under Joe Tiller. I understand that there were some great exchanges between Joe and Bernard. We'll leave it at that. As long as I've known this man, he is one outspoken dude, but he shoots from the hip and he backs it up. 8-year NFL career with the Chiefs, Texans. He won a Super Bowl ring with the Ravens and then went to Tennessee. And that's where he has been, where he has become a very successful businessman after football and does very well down there. And for those of you who don't know, apparently living in the South fostered a great love for NASCAR. And follow him on Twitter sometime on NASCAR. It's entertaining. But we remember him for his football because he did some great things at all those aforementioned stops, and he will be introduced by Sprint Brian Barron.
Let's do it. Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm an educator, so I'm used to using my teacher voice, so the microphone is a little weird for me. Dean stole half my speech there, so we'll see how this goes. But I have the honor of introducing my best friend in the entire world, Bernard. I've had the privilege of knowing him for almost 25 years, and I've had a front row seat to his entire career. He started off playing football early, played Metro, played at Geyer, but it really got going when he made it to the greatest high school in the city, country, county, state, Southside High School, where he lettered in basketball, football, and track. He excelled in sports, but had a natural talent and passion for football. As a senior, he was selected as the New Sentinel Area Player of the Year, and he was a first-time All-State honoree in football. He chose to attend Purdue University, where he was a 3-year starter. Starting off, was named first team All-American by College Football News and Big Ten All-Freshman team by Sporting News. As Dean mentioned, after 3 years, he chose to enter the NFL draft and was a second-round pick of the Kansas City Chiefs. Bernard played for 4 teams over his 9-year career, winning a Super Bowl 47 with the Baltimore Ravens, where he is always very quick to remind you that he played that entire game with 6 broken ribs. He finished his career with 711 tackles, 10.5 sacks, 12 interceptions, 13 forced fumbles, 3 defensive touchdowns, and who knows how many game-changing hits that don't always make it in the record books. Known by his nickname, the Bone Crusher, he always set the tone and made his presence known through his strength, dedication, and unwavering determination for greatness. Since retiring from playing football, Bernard picked up various new passions and roles. He's a NASCAR and iRacing fanatic. He's a trainer. He's a coach. He's a photographer and videographer. He is a football, basketball, softball, and volleyball dad. And he is an avid barbecuer where no matter how many times he tries, his brisket always comes out under-seasoned and overcooked. I'm sorry, it's the truth. You have to speak the truth, right? On the field, he played to, quote, put the fear of God in men. However, off the field, he is truly one of the kindest, most generous, most loving people that I know. He's a man of God. He is a loving husband to his wife, Megan. He is an incredible father to 4 amazing kids, Jalen, Alana, Camille, and Jordan. He'll always say he didn't play the game for awards, praise, or wins, but I can't think of anyone else more deserving of this. My brother, Bernard Pollard, Jr.
So Dean, 9 years, and I got to tell you, Dean, since high school, since I started high school, man, you have been amazing. You have been amazing to me, amazing to my family, and I thank you and I love you. And I remember our meet. Remember Pizza Hut?
Yes, sir.
So for a lot of you that don't understand, anytime I come home, Pizza Hut is the first stop. So literally the other night we got here, me and my family, we stopped at Pizza Hut. So, for everybody, I grew up on the south side of town, but Coventry, we stopped at Coventry, and it was just as amazing. I hate the fact that they renovated the new one in Southgate, but nevertheless, it's still good, right? So everybody think I'm crazy when I talk about Pizza Hut. All right, so I've always been told, I remember Herm Edwards, he would always tell us, when you get up in front of a group of people, the 5 B's. Now my fingers messed up. I didn't hit a lot of people. Fingers caught in the face mask and everything else. But the 5 B's. Be brief, brother. Be brief. So I'm gonna do what I can. All right. So man, man. Thank God for this opportunity. I understand as Vaughn talked about. It takes a village. And it took a village. My mom's not able to be here, but wow, my mom, she is my everything. For everybody here supporting me, my auntie, I'm gonna try to do this without crying. And if I cry, if I see one picture, I promise you I will find you. But my mother, who's not here, but the people who are here supporting me, and there's so many more, but I wanted to address the people that are here supporting me. My Aunt Loretta, who, I love you so much. I love you so much. And my mother-in-law, Nancy, I can't, you are one of the strongest women I've ever met in my life. And I love you. Karen, you're awesome, and I love you so much. Kim, who I call Mom, you're one of my white moms, and I love you. Jurgen, thank you, brother, I love you. Thank you for taking care of Kim. Coach Nolan, you are my dog. You've been there. For those of you who don't know, I went to Southside High School, repping this thing real good. Coach Nolan would beat us. Me, Brian, and Tristan. He would beat us for leaving, for coming to his office. He will beat us with billy clubs, fists. Him and Coach Pruitt, they did a good job of beating us. And man, it takes a village. And I'm still that bond, so I'm gonna take that from you, brother. My children, Jalen, I love you. I'm hard on you for a reason. I want to teach you. Me and your mother, we want to teach you. We want to encourage you. We want to love on you. Jordan, my boys, I love you. Alana, my baby girl, my oldest mama, I love you, baby. Camille, I love you, baby. I love you. Megan, you're the glue. You're the glue that hold all of us together, and I love you. I wouldn't be here without you, and I think you know that. So, football, to me, I didn't play the game of football because I loved it. I played the game of football because my upbringing. It was a time in my life where I was shipped off and was taken out of my mom's arms, taken from custody. from her and place with my father. I did not enjoy being in my father's home, so I played sports to stay away from home. So when I tell people I played this game, and I seriously played this game to instill fear into people because I had to get that out of me because I was angry as a kid. I was angry for what happened. I was angry for all of the things that took place. And football was an outlet for me to be able to take that violence, to take that anger out on people. I enjoyed it. I was passionate about football. I didn't love football. I never loved football until probably my second year in the National Football League. Herm Edwards was my head coach. So it was a talent that I had. It wasn't my gift. My talent was football, track, and basketball. Playing Metro under Coach Prince Chapman, played with the Chargers. I had fun. I was good. Went to middle school, went to Geyer. I was homeschooled all the way up. Going to about the 7th grade when I had to go with my father, I played at Geyer just to stay away from home. I went to Southside. I played football just to stay away from home. I was good. You know, Trey, I remember the battles. Spence, I remember the battles. You know, for you two, you know, it was a lot of fun to be able to face. Causey, I see you. The battles that we had, it was so much fun. But I wanted to put fear. Win, lose, or draw, every game, I intended to put, and I tell people this all the time, and please don't mistake what I say, because this is the truth. But I intended to put somebody on the John Deere every single time. You might have walked in the stadium, but you was going to get rolled out. And that was my philosophy. And so playing this game, it was using my talents and allowing me to go further, you know, to further my career athletically, to be able to attend Purdue. And to be able to attend Purdue University with Coach Tiller, to be able to team up with Spence, somebody who I battled with, going against, and for him to be my teammate in college. We have stories, we had fun, but to go to war with somebody that I went to war against, but I'm going to war with, truly a blessing. And playing 3 years, I started as a true freshman, playing 3 years at Purdue University, realizing and understanding my talents. Going to the National Football League, I still didn't understand. I never understood what it was. Going to the National Football League, it was something exciting, right? But at the same time, I didn't understand it. And that's why you see so many men, women, when they go to professional sports, they fall off because they don't understand how big it actually is. And I'm so thankful for Herm Edwards, who was instrumental in as far as for me being the player that I am, or I was, and the man that I am today. Like I said, year 2, I finally fell in love with the game. I had a passion for the game. The passion stayed. The love for the game came. And when the love met the passion, that's when the player that I was came out. The hits and everything was there. But the love, putting the love behind it, man, it meant so much more. And I grew as a man. I wouldn't be the father. I wouldn't be the husband. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without Coach Edwards. He was so important in my life. But even if I rewind, my coaches in high school, Prince Chapman, Metro, my coaches in high school, Coach Nolan, Coach Pruitt, Coach Bailey, Coach Land, Coach Greer, Coach Arnold, Coach Donnelly, the son, and now the father, who reminded me about a story my senior year, the head coach at St. Francis University. I remember him stepping in my senior year. I remember going off just upset at Coach Land about something, and he reminded me about this story today when he came in. And it's crazy because at Southside, you know, we've always had white coaches, but to have a white man step into the locker room, didn't care. I was going off. He didn't care what I was saying, how I was saying it, who I was saying it to, but he beeline right to me, looked me dead in my eyes, and said, son, shut up. Said, shut up. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care what you angry at. He was like, you have a skill. He was like, allow this skill to do things for you. Get yourself out of here. Don't worry about the other stuff. And I carried that to this day. And he reminded me about it, so I had to mention that. But I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for the people who took an interest. Miss Thomas at Southside, Mr. Holmes, who would always check me. Mr. Holmes at Southside, man, rest in peace. So many people that just took, Coach Bond, somebody who didn't care, to check me. And so, man, I wouldn't be here without them. And I'm so thankful for everybody who made it today, who was selected today. Thank you for inspiring me. Jay, I remember your camps, bro. Coming up, I remember seeing you guys play in high school. You played with my cousin at Wayne. I remember seeing you. Vaughn, I literally YouTube and watched y'all state game. And this was some months back. And, that was awesome. Coach Isaacs, man, playing against you was a lot of fun. I always wonder what I would be like if I played for Snyder. But I never beat you in high school. I heard a lot of your players, but I never beat you. So, man, it's you were an inspiration. Seeing you coach and seeing you not care. You walked around with that swag before they started calling it swag. You walked around with swag. And you had the attention of men. You had the attention of the city. And thank you so much. It's funny, the Dorflers. I remember playing you at Southside and the father and the son, and y'all beat us, and I was so mad in the rain game. We were muddy. Southside ain't got grass, still ain't got grass to this day. So it was muddy. But I thank you because I remember how your players just talked about you. Lapsley, all of them, how they just talked about you guys. And it's just truly an honor to be inducted with you guys. And for everybody that's here, man, keep loving. As Vaughn said, wrap your arms around these kids, wrap your arms around people, because you never know who it is, how you can impact their lives. Because I was one of them kids where a lot of people wrapped their arms around us. I had my family. Don't get it twisted. I had my family. But it was the people outside of my family that just whispered things and just kept me going and allowed me to just feel that love. And man, I am indebted to them. So thank you so much, IFCA, for thinking about me. I didn't play this game for no accolades. I played it for souls. I was trying to take them every single time. So, and I'm dead serious. I am a passionate dude when I talk about ball. I'm a passionate coach. I'm a passionate trainer. And this right here is a blessing. I didn't play for this, but to be here now, to be here with you guys is truly an honor. Thank you all. Thank you so much.